Hey guys, Zell here, welcome back to more Nikke. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything right now, but would you look at this? 5-star off the friendship point summon. Or should I say SSR? Wonder who we're going to get. Lawn. Milk. Oh, this hurts. Come on, Milk. You couldn't have given me blonde. I want more blondes, man, in my life. Come on. And I only did this because I needed to do my weekly before it finished to do this. Technically speaking, I could have done this, but pulling's more fun. 300 gems before I would have missed out on it. Fantastic. I can do that later. When I stop this recording. How far is Milk before I stop this? Where even is Milk? Oh. The only LB2? The LB3. Great. I have her max limit broken. Okay, well, it's a new day. Before we get into more side quests, let's do another 10 shot. We got Milk. Can we get someone else? No, we cannot. Okay, now it's time to go on a more of an adventure to try to find Raptilion. I still have absolutely no freaking clue where any of the side quests for Raptilion could be. I looked up how to find Raptilion. I really don't know. So I guess we're gonna continue down the line. Have I done stuff here before? No, you're a new person. So since you're a new person, I'm not gonna do anything with you. Dipster was the last one that I did stuff with. Wait. So these are the ones that I have already done, right? Yeah. So no one else but Dave Potter. Oh, wait. Dave Potter. Yeah, I guess technically Dave Potter would be on my next line of duties. Let's see what they have to say, and then if it's not... yeah. Hello. Is it okay if I request something? I was hoping you could locate my mother. If she's gone missing, you should contact the ATPU. But that's not quite what happened. If I'm being honest, I think she went up to the surface. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yes. What makes you think your mother went up to the surface? How would your mother have managed to get to the surface? I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to discuss that at the moment. Please help me. I know the exact location. You don't have to engage with her. Just watch her from afar and let me know if she's doing all right. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Truly. However, do you usually notify the government about any commissions you take? If they're serious, yes. Oh, I see. Nothing. I know I'm coming off as suspicious, but you're helping me more than you even realize. Well, I already said I'd do it. Thank you. I'll send you the location. Thank you again. Alright, 50 more gems. I'll take it. Master, you're far too forgiving. You're nice to a fault. I know, right? We're chasing after this guy's mother that just so happened to somehow come up to the surface and made her wait till the Nihilist's territory in Chapter 20. How? How the heck? Okay, just for spoiler reasons, I'm gonna not say who's on Chapter 20, but I'm pretty sure this is Chapter 20's map that we're on right now. How the hell did his mother or her mother get here? Uh-huh. Why would you accept such an unusual request without any information? Other information, and even for me, this is a bit strange. Whatever, I'm used to it by now. I can still remember how Robbie used to implore the commander to reconsider with tears in her eyes. But she doesn't even bother trying anymore. I never cried. Yeah, you did. I saw it. You'd have tears streaming down your face because you were so worried about Master. Robbie, is that true? I was worried about you. Whoops, I think we really put her on the spot. Yeah, she looks pretty embarrassed. Is that actually true? We are closing in on the location sent to us by the client. Everyone focus. Ah yes, nice way to change the subject. I'm picking up some rapture signals. Any other signs of life? No. Things aren't exactly looking up. This is bad. First, let's get rid of the raptures. Roger. In the clearing, there is a small altar, some dishes, cutlery, and decorations. What functions they serve is difficult to ascertain. Scattered all about are also. This is horrible. And did no one make it out alive? What on earth happened here? They're all unarmed civilians. No signs of resistance or any attempt to escape. Look at their expressions. Don't they seem strange to you? How so? They all look so calm. As if they all fell asleep. Freaky. I'm not seeing anyone who matches the description the client gave us. Perhaps she was lucky and managed to escape. Or we were lied to from the very beginning. What is that? One of the bodies is holding something in its hands. It's a rapture part. How'd something that valuable end up here? Really weird. Yeah, weird. Way weirder than me being a spy. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that now. Commander, I think we may have gotten in over our heads here. I suggest we head back. Agreed. I'll request an on-site follow-up and investigation. Roger. Give me my gift. Thank you. Thank you for your confirming. I had no idea such a terrible thing had occurred. Are you sure my mother wasn't among them? Positive, we just finished identifying all the bodies. Very well. For a while, there was no response. I assume you reported it. What do you think? We found over 10 dead civilians up on the surface. So you did. I understand. If there's anything else in your mind, now's the time to tell me. Once again, there was no response for a long time. I'm sorry. I don't intend to string you along. I didn't. But if I had told you all the details, I would have been putting my mother in danger. Can you tell me now? Actually, my mother has been obsessed with this. Pseudo-religious cult calling themselves the Torch of Salvation. They're a group who worship raptors as gods. If the government found out my mother was a member, they'd do more than just throw her in prison. That's why I couldn't give you the full picture initially. I'm very sorry. And could you tell me, will the central government be launching a formal investigation? Most likely. If my mother is caught, they'll throw the book at her, won't they? Probably. I see. I think I'll take it from here. Thank you. Wait. A while later, my message still shows as being unread. All I can do now is wait for the results of the government investigation. Okay, well, I mean, rapture worshippers. That's kind of in line with Reptilion, kind of. Although I think Reptilion's a rapture fanatic. Number 2, shelter management accounts. Hello, I'm Sophie, the manager of Shelter 2. I realize I should have contacted you through the proper channels, but I have an urgent situation here and needed to get in contact with you straight away. What is it? It's a bit of a long story. Some kind of fringe of religious cult has formed amongst the survivors gathered in the shelter. People are already on edge. The last thing they needed was religious nuts preaching day and night. But about the end of the world and time of judgment, things eventually boiled over and came to blows. Can you tell me more about this so-called cult? They're fairly hush-hush about the details, so I'm not sure exactly what religion they're following. One thing I can tell you for sure is that they're not normal. How are things in the shelter now? Things have returned back to normal for the most part. The only exception is a woman who went missing amongst all the confusion. Wait. Maybe? The doors are secured on every level. I can't see how anyone could have gotten past them. I'll look into it. Thanks. I know this is a big ask. From what I hear, the woman has a young daughter. I'd feel terrible if she ends up losing her mother. Look, all I know about Reptilion is the fact that we run into them in one of these missions. I think. All life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. Defy the laws of nature and create new life. The pitiless judges will descend from the sky. Commander, over there. Isn't she the missing person we're looking for? Or was she mumbling? Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end has come. Guide us, O Lord. Carry the meek and foolish into your loving arms. Hey! What? Who are you? What are you doing? What does it look like? I'm praying. The end times is foretold in the divine book on Nye. There will be no shelter from the end times. What are you talking about? Heathens like you are unworthy of divine knowledge. Only one thing is for certain. I have made many offerings to the judges, those who will carry out the Lord's will. Wait. Offerings? You mean people? To the Raptures? My salvation is assured. The same, however, cannot be said for you. What a miserable fate. To be condemned to perish in ignorance. All because you do not share the same faith as me. Yikes. This lady's really gone off the deep end. I've seen cult members on a bunch of TV shows, but never in real life. You will all suffer the Lord's wrath. Leave this place. If you continue to interrupt my worship, you will die a painful death. What's our course of action, Commander? If we take her, it appears there will be some resistance, but if we leave her here, she will surely die. We've got to do everything we can to apprehend her. Roger that. What? Have all my words fallen on deaf ears? I told you I'm not going back. Robbie restrains the frenzied cultist. Let go of me. We're taking you back to the shelter. Nail and Audis, cover her. Got it. Alright. 50 more? I can't thank you enough for bringing her back. Now I won't have to be interrogated by the higher-ups. Everyone is so fixated on their precious statistics. 0 injuries or deaths. That's why a missing person case is treated with such seriousness. There's one more thing. When we mentioned your name to her daughter, she seemed rather shocked. Do you two know each other? What? She didn't give me her real name, but instead mentioned De Pata and told me you would know it. So that did have a connection. Wait, so that whacked up. Okay, so that was the mother. Okay. She also asked how the investigation was going. I tried to ask what investigation she was referring to, but she refused to elaborate. That kid's a real handful. Given the state her mother's in, I can hardly blame her. She's extremely guarded. Closed off. Tell her that the results of the investigation still aren't out. Alright. So you two do know each other. Small world. Out of my own curiosity, you wouldn't be willing to put me in on this investigation, would you? Afraid not. Figured. I understand. In any case, take care of yourself. Hopefully I won't have to call in another favor anytime soon. Okay, so there's nothing from De Pata. So this is a dead end. Great. I finally reached a dead end. Treasure Hunter, Central Government, Chronicler of Rarities. I guess let's go with the top one. Treasure Hunter. Hello, Commander. You've helped out so much on the surface. So I'm here with something very, very interesting. I'm a treasure hunter, by the way. Something very interesting. Oh, seems I've already piqued your interest, huh? Do you like treasure, Commander? I've got with me here a treasure map. No matter how much I look at it, it doesn't seem to be anywhere in the Ark. It has to be on the surface, but I can't go to the surface for now. For now? Anyway, I heard you're such a competent commander that you'll agree to any request. How about we find this treasure together? How's that? Still interested? If we can find the treasure, I mean if, we'll split it 50-50, 60-40. And you get the 60, I get the 40. Now that's too much. I'm the one with the treasure map after all. 80-20. What? You are such a what? Such a mule who doesn't know when to quit. Let's make it 60-40. Final offer. Deal. I'll take a photo of the map and send it to you, and I'll be waiting for the good news. I mean, this is in chapter 3, so maybe? I doubt it. I'm never gonna find Reptilion at this point. According to the map, the treasure's within 10 meters of here. A treasure here in this wasteland. As far as I can see, only that giant boulder can hide something under it. Master, are we about to strike it rich? If you have time to daydream, you have time to search. And so what's the treasure? The gold, gems, relics. I don't like the sound of that last one. We're not exactly the tunnel unit. And then again, nothing looks like treasure here. Was this all a prank? Commander, I found something. A glass bottle. It looks like there's something inside it. Let's take it out. Place. And what's this? Don't tell me this is the treasure. That's kind of underwhelming. The back is all torn up. Perhaps there are words on the back. And so this isn't the only piece. Perhaps we need to find all of them. Then we might find the real treasure. It's become something of a puzzle to solve. I'll tell the treasure hunter about this first. Alright. There's 2 coupons. We found a treasure. Only a note that with the word place written on it. Place. A torn up note. No gold or gems, only a note. Are you serious? Yep. If we can collect all the torn up notes, I'm pretty sure we can find where the real treasure is. There's more than one treasure map, you know. Don't be so surprised. I wasn't hiding it from you on purpose. I didn't tell you, because the other maps are in bad shape, and I wanted to be sure of what you're capable of. I think you've done well, so I'll keep coming to you with requests. Seems like we need more time to collect all the notes. As thanks for your hard work, here's your reward. Okay. Say, where exactly did you find it? In the wasteland. Wasteland? Was there a big stone? That's right. Oh, so it was hidden there. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'll contact you as soon as I piece the maps together. I found him! Or her, I don't know. I think the reptilians are her, I think. I finally found Reptilion! Yes! Hey there, friend. Nice to meet you. I'm named Reptilion. I'm a massive animal lover and you'll always find me working on the surface. Did you say work on the surface? Right. I haven't really been keeping the best track, but I'm pretty sure I've been up here for 3 or 4 years. That's the longest stretch of time any human has spent up on the surface, for the sake of sharing my findings with others. I make radio broadcasts to the Ark whenever I have the chance. This is the first time one of my transmissions has been successful. On that note, I actually have a question I'd like to ask you. What's your opinion of raptures? I don't really have an opinion on them. I see, so you haven't made up your mind yet. Well, after you see what I have to show you, I'll have you singing praises of raptures. That's impossible. You mustn't be so small-minded, my friend. Nothing is impossible in this world. The only thing that separates us from raptures is our own prejudice. Find me at these coordinates, UGF 3049. If you're interested even a little, I definitely am. Because apparently, you know, a side quest can somehow turn into a main. Or at least a character. I did not know that. 2 raptors nearby. Along with something that resembles a rapture. So wait, are these like little ones here? Meaning we might run into them in the future? So far, no one else has been like this. Except for the guy that I hate, you know, because he was disrespecting our Nikkes, our friends, potential lovers. Along with something that resembles a rapture. Yeah, that also has a broom sticking out. And that's one weird-looking rapture. If you ask me, it seems a bit slapped together. You can even see the seams. The suspense is killing me. Let's go take a closer look. No. Before that, we need to make sure we are safe. Let's dispose of the raptors. Hey, wait. Wait for me. And does it talk? It's me. Relax, you guys, it's me, Reptilion. I was hoping to introduce one of the raptors to you guys. And we killed him, right? But he skedaddled after you all made such a ruckus. Sorry. But that's one friend I'm not interested in meeting. Me neither. You can't pay me to be friends with a rapture. But what about a heretic who is part Nikke, part rapture? Also, have you lost your mind? What were you thinking? To approach a horde of raptures in that rinky-dink model of yours? They are more likely to tear your head off than become your friend. You don't have to worry about me. I'm an experienced survivalist, and I've been working with them for several years now. Although we may have missed this chance, we will surely catch a rare glimpse of their faces close up. If we're more cautious than when approaching the next time, I'll contact you if another opportunity presents itself. As she emits rapture-esque calls, Reptilion walks with a rapture-like gait and disappears into the horizon. Thank you for the gift, Reptilion. Hi, friend. This is my way of apologizing for not living up to my promise of giving you an awesome experience. But rest assured, next time I'll show you the majestic beauty that raptors possess. Why do you admire raptors so much? I've always loved animals since I was a child. Of course, most scholars wouldn't categorize raptors as animals per se. But who says we can't expand the definition of that word? I'm sorry, but it's rather difficult to relate to all of this. For now, I'm sure it is. After all, you've never been shown their beautiful side. Have you seen a group of raptors all moving together single file? Under the warm glow of the setting sun, it's like the traveling back in time to the savannas of the past. One day I'll have you see that spectacular view with your own eyes. As for now, I have to get going. It's been a while, friend. How have you been? Hopefully you still remember me. The one who's obsessed with raptors? That's me. Although I prefer the term animal lover to obsessed. The important thing is that you remember me. from the moment you weren't able to catch a good glimpse of the Raptors before. All I've been thinking about is how I can get you to hang out with them, while keeping you out of danger, of course. And then it finally came to me. The entire reason I've been able to get so close to the Raptors is this mock Raptor suit I made, which I called Raptor Camo. I figured I could make one for you. No thanks. Let me tell you, I had to search high and low to scrounge up all the necessary parts. Leftover Raptor parts, remnants from the old times, you name it. I had a couple of close calls with some Raptors along the way, but I managed to get everything. But were you just about to say something? Nicely done. Oh, it wasn't anything too special? I'll send you to the Raptor Camo soon. You, the Raptor Camo. When you have time, you can put it on and come see me. And we can practice how to get near the Raptors. DKL 7992. And I'll wait for you at these coordinates. Okay, chapter 4. This is probably going to be a long side quest. Shame. Isn't it all a bit unbecoming for a commander? I know, right? Not at all. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. If anything, he should be proud. This is one of the only 2 Raptor Camo suits in the entire world. A Raptor Camo? What is that? Does it transform you to a Rapture? Maybe it's made out of Raptures. It seems a bit unwieldy. Are you sure this can be used as a disguise? Of course. My suit not only mimics a Rapture's appearance, but their sound, it even reproduces the flashes that their core emits. Of course, everything is manually operated, so it's a bit of a workout for the person inside. But it's nothing a bit of practice can't take care of. First off, whenever Raptors are healing themselves, this is the sound they make. You've got to turn the gray handle at just the right speed. I grope around in darkness and manage to grab a gray handle. Wait, if you turn it too quickly, it emits a distress signal for all Raptors. You should have told me that before you let me do this. There's something big coming in fast at 3 o'clock. Oh, wow, that signal works really well. You all are going to be the death of me, I swear. You just now thought of that, Anis? Hey, what happened to all of this supposedly being risk-free? You said the commander wouldn't be in any danger. Well, everything's hardest the first time around. And now that Cell has learned what not to do, the commander will be able to disguise himself more perfectly next time. And what makes you think there's going to be a next time? You said it. If you had any common sense, you'd end it here. And come on, you guys. And no one has ever achieved what was once thought impossible. By giving up at the first sign of failure. We mustn't give up so soon. Commander, our gunshots have attracted more Raptors. We should head back. Yes, ma'am. What do we get? Okay, this is Pilgrim, right? Pretty neat. Sorry about all of that. I'm afraid I must apologize to you once again. The things may not have panned out well this time around, but I assure you I will show you some amazing sights next time. You have my word. Why are you so intent on showing me this? I sense great potential in you. I have shared my vision of Raptors and humans, coexisting with countless people, but you're the only one who believed me. Cell, you're the only one who believed me. It is more wonderful than I imagined. When I finally have someone to share my visions with, I'm going to start preparing for the next step. So I'd really appreciate it if you can. Keep trying out the Raptor Camo I gave you. I'll think about it. It's time. It's the time. Everything's ready to go, finally. Huh? I finally devised a method where you can hide amongst the Raptors. Even if you're not familiar with Rapture camouflage, you'll just need a little help from me. You really figured it out? As you know, the Raptor Camo is very thick and needs to keep generating repair noises. When he made a mistake last time, it was difficult for me to point it out in time. There won't be a problem with this baby. Say hello to our new dedicated hotline for the Raptor Camo. As in wireless carrier? It may not be wireless, but its performance is nothing to sneeze at. Try it out for yourself, and you'll see what I mean. DKG 2932. You can find me at these coordinates. Try to get here as quickly as possible. Okay, so 3, 4 to 5. I don't think this is gonna go on to, you know, the current chapter we're on, but you never know. I'd say this probably has about maybe 2 or 3 more. Maybe. And what exactly is this hotline? It's not gonna fall apart midway through, is it? Don't worry so much. I've already installed it, so all we have to do now is test it. Yeah, test it, you say? Alright, so. Can you locate the hotline receiver inside the suit? I fumble around in the dark and eventually feel a plastic cup connected to a thin thread. Oh boy. That type of communication, huh? I put the plastic cup to my ear. Testing. Can you hear me? Since I can hear you breathing, I'm going to call this test a success. You can't be serious about this. Relax, everyone. This is all intentional. If you actually used wireless communications around raptures, not only would they be jammed, but they may also be intercepted and end up provoking the raptures at the same time. Therefore, it's imperative we make everything as analog as possible. Alright, one thing you should never forget when using the hotline is to keep turning the handle and making of repair noises. Yes, just like that. Alright, let's put together everything we practiced so far. Time for the final rehearsal. First and foremost, make repair sounds. Good, you know how to turn the handle at the right speed. Next up we have, how about imitating a flashing core? From what I've observed, raptors flash their cores, either right before they attack, or whenever they're in a really good mood. There is, however, a subtle difference between two patterns, so you mustn't confuse the two. You have to pay close attention. Blink, 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 blink. Wait, hold on. A fast flickering like that can be mistaken that you are looking for a fight. I practiced mimicking raptors with Reptilio the whole day. I mean, hey, it didn't end up in a disaster, so that's fine. Thank you. We made a lot of progress today. You're natural in the raptor camera at this point. Nearly indistinguishable from an actual raptor. I think it's time we take these suits out for a spin. How are you feeling? Are you excited about this once-in-a-lifetime experience? I'm ready to go. Good. The raptors are all starving at this point, so they'll be acting irrationally. We'll wait until they've had their fill and calm down. That way, they'll be calm, relaxed, and collected. Even with a stranger like you in their midst. I'll be in touch when the time is right. Take care of yourself. Now, is the time past chapter 6? Hey there, friend. It's here. The time we've been waiting for is finally here. Is it chapter 7? 8? Are we skipping ahead? What is that? The group of raptors that I've been following has been in incredibly high spirits lately. They must have caught a fair amount of prey recently. Either way, they shouldn't care if a new raptor joins the group now. So now's the perfect time to observe them. Now's the perfect time to join the herd. Precisely. EKL 7992. These are the coordinates they've been congregating at. They've been going there to rest and repair any damaged parts. Once we get there, all we have to do is keep a low profile and blend in as we observe them. Alright. Oh yes. Is it possible for your Nikke friends to keep their distance? Nikke's raptors don't exactly get along after all. Their presence may agitate the raptors, and may end up on the receiving end of that aggression. I'll make sure they understand the situation. Thanks. I'll be waiting for you at the rendezvous point. Come meet me there in your raptor camo. Oh no, it's straight up to chapter 6. Alright, yep, going in order. What up? How you doing, my raptor squad? I grope around in the dark and pick up the hotline receiver.
Alright. I think we've successfully joined the Raptures. And what do you think? They are all portrayed as bloodthirsty monsters, so it must be quite a sight seeing them all resting here so peacefully. The more you know about them, the greater their allure. And once you start to understand each of their individual personalities, you'll really see why I think they should be considered a new form of animal life. I'll introduce them one by one. First, at the very end, we have Crawler. I modeled my raptor camera after him. He resembles a form of marine life called a crab. At first, it seems unusual that Crawler skitters around sideways, but various literature will tell you that crabs walk in the exact same fashion. Hence the term crab walk. To his left, we have Squid. You can guess which sea creature he takes after. Hey, he's sending you a friendly signal. Why don't you blink your flashlight as we practice beforehand?
I fumble with the flashlight before turning it on and off.
Blink, blink, blink. Oh no, you must have done it too slowly. We better get a move on. When moving away, it's best to imitate Crawler's movements. And take 3 steps to the side while turning your core flashlight on and off. And then jump as far backward as possible before taking another 3 steps to the side. Rinse and repeat. Thank you for the gift. That was great. And thanks for hanging out with me today.
And it was an amazing experience. No, thank you.
And the 2 raptors you saw today, Crawler and Squid, they're quite the dynamic duo. Both are imitating sea creatures that we don't see anymore. Maybe not exactly the same, but a close enough imitation. Isn't it amazing? The fact that these raptors are imitating animals that are extinct since their arrival, perhaps people thousands of years from now, can surmise what sort of animals have wandered the surface by looking at these guys.
Gives me the willies just thinking about it. It's ironic when you think about it.
I can see why you'd feel that way. In a way, the raptors have taken the place of the animals from the past. Nature has always evolved that way, and the arrival of raptors may simply be a part of it. Anyway, how do you feel about observing higher-class raptors next time? It goes without saying that it'll be much more dangerous. However, it's a completely different experience, as they imitate more highly evolved creatures than the ones you saw today. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
No! Reptilion! I know the story isn't over for Reptilion. I know it's not. Reptilion, where are you? Are you telling me I'm gonna have to do more side stories? Well, side quests? Oh, son of a... Well... This blows. Even if I load out and come back. Alright, back to Treasure Hunter.
Hello, Commander. Finally, the second map is complete. Please do your best to find it.
Deal.
Oh, wait. Will you be going on Treasure Hunt alone?
I'll be with my partners.
Partners? You mean Nikkes? Nah, Nikkes aren't really partners. But another commander, usually there's only one commander. What, seriously? So you really work with your Nikkes?
Yep.
Wow. Do you trust them? Do you really?
I do.
I can't tell if you're badass or just reckless.
Both.
Commander, you haven't been doing this job for long, have you? Then it makes sense. But, be careful. They may betray you.
No, they wouldn't.
I'll be waiting for good news.
Yeah, gee, thanks.
So it's in the desert this time. And just how valuable is this treasure? And did they have to hide it here? Oh, wow, and check this out. It's a cactus. It's my first time seeing it. So cute. I found it. A glass bottle with a note in it, right?
Let's open it. Of? Place of paradise?
Of.
So there's still more.
So far we have place and of, right? A place of something. The most important word is missing.
We'll know when we find the next one.
But I was thinking about this the last time we were in the wasteland. And doesn't a tunnel unit often work in areas like this? It seems so.
A tunnel unit? Their official name is the Resource Gathering Unit, but their work is mostly digging, so people often call them the Tunnel Unit. The unit is established for collecting the remaining resource on the surface, like ores and plants. They often get sent to the surface. Other than the ground retrieval unit, other units usually don't have commanders, only Nikkes. But the Resource Gathering Unit is an exception. A commander leads them to perform tasks.
Because they think Nikkes are unreliable. Things must be done their way. Could they?
Anis.
Fine, I'll stop.
Since we've completed the task here, let's go back. Also, I would like to point out, for every place I've gone so far, there's been one extra hidden thing. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going crazy in the fact that they are actually adding extra things to find in these chapters. Because I'm pretty dang sure that I had every chapter finished. And now there's more in every one I've gone through so far. Alright, thank you for the coupons. How's it going? Found a note with the word of on it. Of. There's only one map left. We should know where the treasure is. And when we find the next one, that's great. Alright. Where was the note found this time? In the desert. There are cactuses there, right? Yeah. I knew it. So it was hidden there as well. I knew it. You knew it was there. No, it's not what you think. Just call it a hunch. What? Don't worry about the details. Have a nice rest until the next treasure hunt. Till next time. Bye, Commander. Uh-huh. Yo, game, I know this isn't the end for Reptilion, man. I know it's not. When am I gonna... You have to do another one of these. Hello, Commander. At long last, the treasure map is in my hands. If I can unravel its secrets, we'll be able to find the treasure. Just gotta have a little more patience. No problem. Good, good. Here's a little something for the oh-so-honest Commander. You'll find it near the derelict city. There should be a collapsed bridge. I believe that's where you'll find it. Then again, this is all guesswork. How do you know all of this? Well, it just so happens I've been to all these places. Every single one. That's right. Every last one. I spilled a lot of blood, sweat, and tears there. I'll tell you that much. Take care now. Chapter 9, let's go. I found it. Is this it? Right under the bridge. The treasure hunter was right.
How did he know, though?
He worked here in the past.
He did? When? I'm not sure whether he was a Nikke or a commander, but I'm almost positive this guy was part of an excavation crew. And this is one of the main areas where those crews operated. Oh man, this place seriously gives me the creeps. And what's with all these bloodstains?
Must have been a fight. These traces seem recent as well.
It couldn't have been a fight with a rapture. And not when this bridge is still standing.
And there are also these bullet holes. Yeah, people most likely fought over the treasure, and this person, you know, wants the treasure while the other person hid it probably from this person we're talking to right now. Or vice versa, technically.
And this must have been a fight between Nikkes.
Or between humans and Nikkes.
Is that even possible? No, it's not. The Nikkes can't harm humans. And maybe it was a freak accident. Or humans had punished some Nikkes. An area where resource gathering units were known to operate, covered with traces of human blood, and riddled with bullet holes. We need to investigate further. The resource gathering unit must have known something. What's on the paper? Opun 3 Dagon? Okay, I'm not gonna try to decode this. I'm too dumb for this. Moving on.
After a few tweaks.
Wait, can you actually solve it right now? Ace Dagon? No. Cage Dawn? Ultry? Trial? Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. Just moving on. I need Reptilion. Agreed location. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah. It starts with A, is what I assumed. Agreedlocation. I thought these were words split up, but no, they're no. They can all be together. What is the final word, though?
And what does that even mean? And that doesn't get us any closer to the treasure.
Let's head back. I literally was not gonna do that, man. I was not gonna sit there when I've already been recording for over an hour trying to decode something like that. No. I don't care about this treasure hunting stuff, man. I just care more about Reptilion. Give me more Reptilion stories, man.
Agreed location, 9 p.m. Agreed location. And they stipulated the time as well.
And do you know what this is?
Absolutely. And I wasn't sure at first, but now I do. They won't be happy until they muck up everything.
What did you say?
I said I know where this is. I'll mark the location on your map. That should be the last thing, staying between you and the treasure.
Why don't you go look for it yourself?
That's simple. It's because I can't walk, so they won't allow me to go up to the surface. All this time, I've worked like a dog, and now look at me. This is all because the Nikkes betrayed us. The traitors, their greed knows no bounds. They broke my leg. They broke me. They've been deceiving me all along, hiding hints in my old haunts, taunting me. It's true, I tell you. Don't end up like me, Commander. Don't believe in any Nikke. Not for a second. Got it?
Too late, I've already got plenty of Nikkes falling in love with me. Oh, come on, Reptilion.
Commander, it's me. At long last, I've made up an honest-to-goodness treasure map. 9 p.m., go to the location I've marked.
Is that the...
Yes, the agreed-upon place.
Oh, son of a... Please don't send a message about... Please don't.
Agreed upon place. Nikke and I promised that once everything was done, we would go to that place.
What'd I just say? Maintenance is expected for 7 hours. Yes, now don't send that inconvenient message again.
They said they would have something to show me there. It must be the treasure. Finally, at long last, I will know what they considered so valuable that it was worth betraying me for. Watch your back out there.
Chapter 16, that's a huge leap.
Looks like we were right.
There was an accident involving the resource gathering unit. Some Nikkes were executed for violating regulations as they hid materials they had found on the surface.
And so that means not even their brains were left intact.
During the execution, the commander was wounded in his leg due to the Nikke's resistance.
That treasure hunter? I don't know. That is not our business. We need to finish our mission and go home. Thinking about it will only bring you down. But this so-called treasure is just
another bottle.
Can it be another hint? No, it's a letter this time. To the ever-wandering treasure hunter, our commander who has followed the map actually remembers our promise. Now raise your head up to the sky. We have a gift for you, darling, from the heavens above.
The greatest treasure of all is not buried in the ground, but up in the sky.
We have been meaning to show you this for some time. Hopefully your coming here has given you a pleasant surprise. Thank you for always being with us, Commander. You don't have to write it twice. Now it looks like the Commander wrote it himself. Heh, gross. I told you not to. The treasure they were talking about was a star, so that's why it had to be at nighttime.
Let's take a picture.
Yeah, after all, it sounds like we can take it with us.
Take a picture of the letter as well.
This place is actually rather beautiful when the stars are out. He could have been here to see their gift for himself, if he hadn't viewed them with such suspicion.
Yep. Greed got the better of another human, you guys, and, oh my god. Let's go home. But man, surprise, surprise that the story ends up being that, a human out of greed, did something completely idiotic. What else is new, right? Humans are usually always the enemies anyways. Oh my god.
I received the image you sent me.
Are you saying the treasure is a star? What drivel? You're just trying to steal the treasure for yourself. I just know it. You're lying. What is this? A letter? No, it can't be. Someone must have forged it. Nothing's been changed. Lies! The hidden treasure was a star? But then, what have I? You killed the Nikkes like a moron for nothing! For what purpose? If they were not the traitors, then how? You're the traitor in this case. No. Traitors! They ruined my life! You ruined your own life. They lied! They found the treasure and hid it away. Yes, no. Yeah, he's gone mad. I was the one who killed them all. I'm the traitor. No. Unlike the Nikkes, I can't wipe these memories away. How can I live with myself? No, they're lies. You're lying to me. You are, aren't you? Wait, no. Don't answer. No. It's you. You're the traitor, aren't you? Wait, no. Don't answer. I heard nothing. They betrayed me and stole the treasure. Right? No, don't say anything. I'm done with you. Don't ever call me again. You're the one who called me, dipshit. Hey, look at that. We still don't have a reptilian continuation. God. Well, with that, I guess I'm going to be ending this episode of Sidequests here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next one, where hopefully we get a continuation for Reptilion story. Because this isn't over. I know it's not. If it was, that would be one thing. But let's just say I did the first part of the next chapter. Mainly because it popped up and I was curious as to what was gonna go on. So I know how the final mission ends for Reptilion. I know how it ends. But this is not it. Meaning, somewhere in one of these 5 that we have left will continue Reptilion. And wouldn't be the central government official, probably. Or maybe Pyra again. I don't know why I said again. Pyra was one of the ones I could talk to. So yeah, we have 5 people left. We're doing a lot of the side stuff now. We're slowly catching up, but we're not there just yet. So either way, till then we'll see you guys later where we might finish off the rest of the side quests. That's a lie, isn't it? There's no way in hell we're gonna finish all of these. There's no way we'll have them done. Because again, this is like, what, a year and a month or 2 worth of side quests that I had not done. There's probably more to it than that. It might end next episode with the side quests. It might. There's a possibility, but I think there might be one more after that. It all depends on how long these actually are. See, either way, till then, I will see you guys later.